No more free Young Thug. Young Thug is finally free. Young Thug was released today from jail. A few stipulations of his release is that he can no longer make gang-related music, is banned from Atlanta for 10 years, and has to do 4 annual anti-gang presentations and concerts in Atlanta. He can have no contact with any other gang member or co-defendant other than his brother and Gunna, which should be interesting because music. More to the stipulations of his probation. Technically, it's a 40-year sentence, which he's already served the first 5 years in prison, but commuted to time served, followed by 15 years probation. This is all according to academics. Shout out to academics. Also, there is a backloaded 20 years, which would probably be served in custody if he fails following the probation stipulations.
Participation in criminal street gang activity. How do you plead?
I plead guilty. I know the choice is yours, it's up to you, and I hope that you allow me to go home today and just trust in me to just do the right thing and never see you again unless it's at a bar in the future or something. Just out of this type of situation, I promise you I won't ever be in this type of situation again. I'm going away. I've learned from my mistakes. I come from nothing and I've made something and I didn't take full advantage of it. I'm sorry.
What do you guys think? Young Thug is home.
Yeah, man. Welcome back, Thugger. This is huge. This is huge.
huge.
This is the biggest story, obviously, since, unfortunately, Lil Durk. But
Yeah.
this is the biggest story going out. I don't think most people didn't think Thug was coming back. Didn't think Thug was coming home.
I'm not gonna lie.
Anytime soon.
No time soon. I was about to say no time soon for sure.
Yeah, the case was a little iffy, like the whole trial and what was going on and things of that nature. But I definitely thought he was definitely gonna see some time because that's what Atlanta was trying to get. They was trying to get something, but it just wasn't as solid as they thought it was. I'm not going front, but this is a real nice judge though.
It is a nice judge.
Real nice judge.
Through these last 2.5 years of my life, you are really, truly, honestly, the best thing that has happened to me because you made everything fair for me and everybody involved on both sides. I'm sorry to the sheriff, everybody for just having to put extra time in. I know y'all got paid more money, but I'm sorry for y'all having to put this extra time in to be away from y'all family.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I think one of the more interesting things was he can't be in contact with anybody outside of his brother and Gunna from the trial. That's huge. I think a lot of people are gonna start jacking Gunna more because a lot of people were saying, "Yo, Gunna snitch," blah blah blah, and some people were saying, "Well, we gotta wait to see what Thug says." If Thug is cool with whatever he did, then it's good it should be good in everybody's books.
Yep.
So I think that's huge for Gunna's likeness. And yeah, new music. They can make music together, so that's gonna be something else. No more YSL, obviously, but it's still the same,
Yep. What do you think?
When Thug drops, it's going number one. When
yeah.
Thug drops, it's going number one. I'm not gonna lie, unless it's completely utter dirt on some Bobby Shmurda type timing. But I ain't gonna front. I think Thug got a formula that he knows what to do. They're gonna jack it.
So I don't know. I'm 50-50 only because he can't make gang-related music. And I feel like the courts kind of exposed that Slat and YSL could arguably be looked at as a gang. So I'm very curious to see what the content and context looks like. Because I feel like from the snake emoji, like the whole Slat brand, I feel like that's Young Thug's thing. So what's the music gonna sound like now? I know he has versatility. I know he can make, different type of songs and get in different pockets, but you can't make those little subtle slick lines and you know what I'm saying?
I don't think you need it. I don't think you need it.
Future's 40 and he's not really rapping about gang related things, and if he is, it's every now and again. You feel what I'm saying? But most of it is about drugs, parties,
money.
and that's what I'm saying. So he could just do that.
We'll see.
Yeah, Thug has proven that he's an elite artist. Like his melodies, his flows, he doesn't need to
He didn't need to say anything. I'll be honest, he doesn't.
For real though. But yeah, a lot of the stuff that he makes, some of his hits aren't even around anything gang. Of course, you got the Slide, you got all of that shit, but he doesn't need that. Like, first off, he has the attention. Give us the good music, it's going number one.
Yeah, 100%.
I mean, Gunna did it, so I feel like Gunna came out. I didn't hear anything in his music, and he still managed to chart the Billboard, sell out.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, yeah, we'll see.
Who do y'all think is better right now, Thug or Gunna?
Is he serious?
I think Gunna's better than Thug.
How? Like,
I think-
based on what?
I think Thug is better than Gunna, bro.
Based on what? Like,
Overall, like,
Wait, you disagree?
Gunna is my favorite rapper.
I'm not gonna.
I've seen Gunna live mad time. Like, what?
I think Thug is better than Gunna. I bump Gunna more than Thug
He needs to
though.
jump in that.
Like Thug, like Gunna in his prime, and prime is basically the time he came out with Lil Baby. Up until now, he's still making heat. I still bump Gunna. I don't know. I think Gunna might be. I think Thug is better than Gunna. He's a more complete artist, and he does make better music. But I just like Gunna more.
okay.
But
can
I got
respect that.
Thug. But I got Thug over
I
Gunna for
respect
sure.
that. I respect that for sure.
Yeah.
I understand that one.
You think Thug is?
Yeah, everything he said. I think overall, like artistry, album making ability. I do think Gunna's last album wasn't bad, but I feel like Thug is one of them ones for sure.
I mean, I think Thug arguably.
Like he inspired a whole generation. Like,
Right.
real
I think
life.
he inspired Gunna, which is why I'm like, that's hard to even say to me because I'm
Yeah.
like Thug nurtured and developed Gunna. So how could he ever be, better? But
Yeah,
you
I
know,
feel
some
you.
people say that. Some people think Kanye's better than who. I don't
Yeah, nah. I gotta think.
not
Nah,
even
Thug is definitely.
You're not, but I'm just making a comparison.
Thug is definitely better than Gunna. Now that I have to think of it, we pulled up some tracks. It's like he's way too versatile. He's done way too much. I got Thug over Gunna. Now, how do you guys feel the industry is gonna react to Gunna now? Because it looks like his name is cleared right now. We've already got people come out saying fuck Gunna. This, that, and the third. Are people gonna backtrack? Is Gunna's career gonna look better now? Like, what do y'all think?
I think people are going to accept him more. Now, there were more artists as time went on doing songs and making music with Gunna, being seen with Gunna and things of that nature, like the Tusies of the world and stuff like that. I think even Future and Gunna have a song, if I'm not mistaken. But I feel like now that Thug is okay with everything, more people are going to be like, oh, yeah, that's fine. But the people that are not like trying to be cool and close to Thug and this, that, and the third, they're still going to be like, yeah, I ain't going to lie, get that out of here. I still feel like that's ratting, gang. You good. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think that's, because certain people view it a certain way.
I think that Gunna's career has always been in good standing.
Yeah.
But I think people are definitely going to backtrack. But he doesn't need them. I think he proved that. Like, I think that the only person who the opinion matters to Gunna is Thug. So now that they're able to work, I don't think Gunna needs anybody else. I think he proved that when he came home.
Do you think it would be bad for his first song back to be with Gunna? Or do you think that would go even crazier?
I think that will go stupid. I think
You really think that?
I think that'll go crazy.
What do you think, Brenda? You feel like he should drop a solo track first to just address it all? Or should he just come out, you know what? Hit with Gunna right away. Let's just get back to it.
I would say solo track out the gate. Because why? What do you need Gunna for? His talent? Because you don't need it for
Just
like
the extra name, oh my God.
yeah,
Thug and Gunna is back.
Yeah, but I
yet.
think Thug putting out an actual track is shock value enough. Who's not gonna listen to that
That's
shit?
true.
You feel what I'm saying?
But like two heads over one.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah. I think let Thug have his moment.
I agree.
think like
I agree.
Gunna had his moment. He put out some heat when he first came out.
Because nobody fuck with him, though. Like, who he gonna get for a feature? DJ Mustard? Like,
Oh, yeah. But
Not too much on Gunna.
on Must? Oh, on Must. Gunna. Okay.
yeah, nah. I say do the solo track. It's gonna
Yeah.
go dumb. Follow up with the Gunna feature because you always have that in your back pocket. Now
What
you
if he
got
threw the Gunna snippet at the end of the song on some New York drill shit, though?
on some drill shit. Yeah,
Yeah,
they should.
on some Kendrick shit.
On some Kendrick shit. Yeah, they
that
should.
would have been pain. I ain't gonna lie. I'd run around the house for that. Pause.
I'm not I'm not too shocked at he might do that because I feel like wasn't he just tweeting for Metro and Future and Drake to squash beef? So he might try to lead by example and show the solidarity with him and Gunna and be like, we all fam.
In this club, right?
In the club, we
We
all
all
fam. Y'all are so lame for
Nah,
knowing that.
You said
I'm
it.
glad that I'm glad that he's back.
But
I'm not
yes.
gonna lie. I'm glad that he's back. Atlanta, you're a joke in terms of your judicial system.
Whoa. Speak for yourself.
What? The judicial
Why are they a joke?
because it was 3 different judges. Somebody snitched, backtracked their statements, Informants were lying.
Look,
Niggas was telling jokes.
I feel like the judicial system
People
in Atlanta is tight. This just showed the world how big hip hop really is. This trial became like propaganda. Like it became a show.
Yes.
So I think that the judicial system thought they had airtight evidence. They thought, yeah, this man's going to jail. It's like, nah, people are willing to compromise this whole case because it's Young Thug. I'm smuggling drugs. I'm doing whatever's going on the back end because this is Young Thug.
I don't even think they even had a solid, solidified case. They just had something that was like, okay, it's kind of solid, kind of solidified. Let's just get him off the streets for a little bit, and let's take some of his crew with us. That's like, you know what I'm saying, giving them time so that they can ultimately kind of get him for some years or something like that. But I don't think Thug was ever gonna get the book, like some crazy, you know.
I do have a theory though that this was all to dismantle the industry. I think
in terms of like gangster rap and what people got going on behind the
just
scenes,
taking away some of our biggest like pillars in hip hop. I think a lot of things shifted when Young Thug got locked up musically too.
Well, one shift that hopefully did take place is artists are gonna watch what they're saying in their lyrics. Like that was a huge thing throughout this case, like using lyrics in court. So, in Young Thug's case, this shit wasn't even, in Dirk's case, it wasn't even the lyrics.
That's
it was just watch who you around, watch what you're saying around people. So
I'm sure that gets tiring as a rapper. Like you always gotta watch for something. I gotta watch what I say. I gotta watch who I'm with. I gotta
stop
watch
being
where
in
I
the
go.
streets, bro.
My music is. Then you gonna call me a cap rapper?
You don't gotta make street music, gang. 50 Cent didn't sit there making street music to go platinum.
Then what did he make it for, Zay?
In the club, candy shop. I can keep going.
Okay.
21 Questions. I'm tapped in, man. I was born in 03.
Once again, guys, my name is Elle Jones, and I'm here with
Zay Primo.
Brando.
Thank you so much for watching another episode of On Site presented by What New York City Sounds Like. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe so you don't miss any more content.
Yes.